Y'all hear me now? I really hope y'all can hear me now. Oh, man. Hey, yo, SB, what the fuck's good? How are you? I'm waiting on the other ladies to get back because Karen and Keys were here first. Karen, Keys, Earth Girl, and then you. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hi, Macy. Welcome back, Aliana. This is just a disclaimer. This channel is not for children. Please do not spam the chat. If you spam the chat, you will get blocked. We are doing $2 yes or no questions, $5 regular questions, $15 general readings, $33 New Year readings. And I'm posting oh god. Okay, give me a second. Oh god. Ooh. Okay. Anybody got time for that? I just told y'all quit fucking spamming the chat. Okay. Now, do we have is is Earth Girl here? If Earth Girl isn't here, then we're going to go ahead and go to USB. Are y'all ready for this new year? I'm definitely ready. I feel like 2026 is going to be a beautiful year. And I'm super excited. I am super excited. Okay, so Earth Girl isn't here yet, so let's go ahead and go with USB. Are you ready? All right, so let's go to your question. Okay, let's see. What does B feel about SB? How does B feel about SB? Hmm. Okay. Okay. What does B feel about SB? Oh, really? So, to me, it looks like they're feeling you. It looks like they're feeling you. And um, it looks like they're feeling you. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So it looks like they're feeling you. It looks like they're also going through a breakup or something like that. So like feelings are extra raw right now. Really? I know you will. Hold on a second. You really want to start this right now? Are you for real? Really? Really? Are you jealous? Are you jealous? You gotta share my time sometime. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on a second. Where's your thing at? I was gonna say, I know good and well. Okay. Hey, Earth Girl. Okay, yeah. So, okay. So I'm not tripping. Because I'm like, I see that, and Earth Girl, you're next. I see that he just went through a breakup. So feelings are pretty raw right now. But, so he's definitely like feeling the love, you know, he's feeling like, okay, you know, he wants something new. You know, he don't want that same type of energy that he had before. And he's feeling you. Okay, he's definitely feeling you. And he's gonna tell you pretty soon. Okay. He's trying to see how you feel about him too. And he definitely wants to like spark up a friendship before just like completely going into love. You know what I'm saying? Um, so look at this. Look at this mess. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And honestly, he feels quite a bit like he really likes you. Like when I say really likes you, I mean really, really likes you. Like he views you as like very majestic, very beautiful, very like free flowing, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a natural beauty. Um and you know, he feel like, you know, he got the vibe you looking for. Okay. He feel like y'all will look good together. And if y'all do exchange numbers, like he's gonna be letting you know what's up, or like he's gonna be very consistent with showing up because he is actually interested in you. I actually don't even see I don't see nothing crazy going on, but I do see like he genuinely likes you. Like yeah, like I don't know. It seems like he moved kind of fast, but at the same time, it looks genuine. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It looks genuine. It looks like he knows what he wants and he don't mind going after it. And that's you. So, I mean, and he wants to kiss you real bad. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to kiss you real, real bad. Yeah. Very interesting. Quite interesting. So, yeah, that's what I got for you. So now we're gonna go to Earth Girl. The others aren't here yet. So the list right now currently is just Earth Girl. So yeah. Are you ready, Earth Girl? Yep, definitely be smart. Okay. Definitely be smart about it. But he's interested, honey. I can tell you that. Indova, Indova, Indova. Girl, what is you doing? You need to chill. You is tripping. You are tripping. You were supposed to be good asleep. I done already fed you, burped you, changed you, everything. What is going on? Hmm. Hmm. You spoiled. You're very, very spoiled. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now you finna chill over here on your pillow is what's finna happen. Ma'am. And your heart has got its own plan. There's nowhere to hide when love is calling your name. There's nowhere to hide. So let love have its way, girl, in your heart. When love calls, love calls, love calls your name. Hmm? And where are you going? Where are you going? Hmm? What's the matter? What's the matter? Mm-hmm. What's the matter? What? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Oh, you sleeping? Love is calling your name. Yeah, yeah. It's calling out to you. Calling out to you. Love's on its way. Now I'm sitting here. Mm-hmm. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's the problem? Hmm. Yeah. What's the problem? Hmm. Okay. Is what you wanted? Relax. 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 I'm not even doing nothing. I'm not even going nowhere. What's the problem? Hmm? congested. She shouldn't be waking up right now. And I did everything she needed. Everything. She's supposed to be asleep right now. But nah. She wants to be up like Chuck, knowing good and well she's sleepy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You had a fresh bottle, a fresh diaper. Uh-huh. You was sleeping real good. Okay, you should have been in a good, nice, beautiful dream. But you got up for what? What? Nothing. Ain't nothing going on. Now you looking at me with these big old pretty eyes. You want to say hey? Hmm. You so sleepy. You so sleepy, mama. You so sleepy, sugar mama. Yeah, ain't nothing going on. Yeah, snuggling. Mm-hmm. 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 I can't wait till that stuff come up. She congested. Yeah. Oh, oh, it's starting to come up. Bless you. Yeah, so we waiting on Earth Girl and Karen. That's who we got on the list right now. Thank you. Other than that, no one is here. That's who we got so far. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I will be on tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow. I'm trying to start coming on earlier because it'd be hard for me to get on late and just not be tired as well. So, but yes, I will be on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to come back on. Hi, Flynn. How are you? I'm gonna try to come back on around the same time, so that way, like I said, we're not doing it so late. Yeah, that chicken noodle soup came out so good. I didn't even finish it that night though. I'm doing well. Okay, please do. You know what you don't have is a diaper bin and what are you doing? Oh, okay, my bad. A diaper bin and a little baby tub. Thank you, Flynn. What you got going on? No, a bin like a dirty diaper bin, trash. Listen, Linda. Oh no. Oh no, you're not trying to escape. Oh no, we're not doing that. Nope. You think you slick? You think you slick? Uh-huh. I see you. Uh-huh. I see what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Nope. Uh-huh. 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 Boom. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. But yeah. Um, in a tub, a baby tub. Because, when they first yeah, she is always trying to escape the swaddle. Now, see, when it was just like, you know, when you just swaddle like with just a blanket, like a regular blanket, um, she can like get through super easily. But see, with these actual swaddles, you can't push your feet out through here, so you can't bust out like you want to. And see, when all else fails, she try to use her feet to escape to break free all the other stuff. That ain't working. So it'd be hard for her to bust out. But baby, she's definitely escaped. She knew how to escape from the very first few times that she got swaddled, honey. The very first few times. Um, but yeah. I'm talking about you. Sure is. Is. Mm-hmm. You said, how was the delivery? It seemed like you pulled through really well. The delivery, so she was supposed to be a Thanksgiving baby. Um, like literally, she was supposed to be born on Thanksgiving. Well, she was born when she was supposed to be born. Let me put it like that. But um, her due date was Thanksgiving. That didn't happen, so I had to go and get induced that next Tuesday. Um, so I went to go get induced, and she still was taking her precious old time. And then, and then, okay, and then after that, um, nothing was going on, and so then they had to come and trying to see where the damn water coming from. Is it a hole in my cup? It is a hole in my cup. Okay. Anywho, um, so yeah, she wasn't trying to come on down just yet. So then they had to go in and see like how far along I was. They had to put the little monitor thing, like they'll put a monitor on their head so that they can see, their heart rate and stuff like that, make sure that they're good during the process. I'm gonna tell y'all the hardest part and like the part that pissed me off the most. Okay. This doctor, first off, I hadn't ate. I couldn't eat. So all I could do, and the reason why I couldn't eat was because just in case, she didn't actually come down naturally, even with the induction and everything, um, I would have had to get a C-section if everything didn't go right. So with that being said, I could not eat until basically I had the baby. With this being a super long process, I'm like, I'm hungry as fuck. So I was asking if I could eat, like, damn, like, what's going on? Like, I'm hungry. And it was like, you can't have no solid foods, but you can have some broth, you can have some jello, you could have, um, water, ice chips, ice cream, or not even ice cream, but, the ices, like the Italian ices. And so I was just eating that, and that shit was like running through me like a water faucet. Okay. And so I'm already hangry at a certain point. Y'all. So I finally asked the dude, I was like, listen, I've been eating this broth and this and that. Like, when can I eat? It's a long ass process. Like, let me just have something. So he was like, no, let's not do that. Woo do woo. Mind you, it was a nurse that had told me that if certain things were happening or certain things weren't happening by a certain time, woo do woo, then usually the doctors will let you eat. So I had some hope, and then that doctor came in and was like, hell to the no. So I was like, okay, so now I'm extra pissed. Then he was like, okay, we're gonna come in, we're gonna put the monitors in and this and that, whoop de whoop, we're gonna get this going. And then they have to like check my cervix, like I said, and put the monitor on. Hey Kihinde, how are you? And so then y'all, now the women, okay, this gonna get a little graphic. Okay. The women, when they have to like put their hand in there, right? You good? Okay. Put your timer on. So they had to put their hand up in there, right? Y'all. The women, it wasn't a big deal, okay? Because their hands weren't big. You know what I'm saying? Their arms weren't that big. So I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all right. Whatever. And they weren't rough. The man, the doctor, when he did it and he had to put the monitor in, when you put the monitor in, like literally it's like two what you call it? Two wires. And then at the end of the wire is like the part that you attach, like you stick to the baby's head. Okay. So that they can monitor the heart rate and everything while the baby is coming out or while they're being induced to make sure they're not under stress and all this and all that. When he had to keep putting that thing in there because it was so slippery when they poked the sac, it was so slippery. The amniotic fluid made it so slippery that it wasn't attaching. So he had to keep going in and out of me with his whole hand. Mind you, his hand is huge because he's a man. The women, it wasn't doing all of that because they were not, their hands were dainty. They weren't big as fuck. When he had to keep going in there, y'all, I was so pissed because it hurt so bad. When I tell you, he's so far up, when you go up double JJ, you get to the cervix, right? He had to go in the cervix to reach the baby. So when I say he had to do all that, I mean, and Kihinde, you can start putting you can put your first question. When he had to go in there past my cervix to get to the baby, he's in there touching my baby's forehead, and he's talking about, oh, I can feel her hands. So you so deep up in there that you playing with my baby's hands? Is you for real? But you mean to tell me you can't get this motherfucking thing on her head and get up out of there? It happened so many times that he was like, I might as well just quit my job. I might as well just quit my job. And I'm like, yeah, you might as well just quit your motherfucking job. This is fucking some shit. If you got to go in there one more time, my foot might be down your throat instead of your hand up there. Okay? Because it was hurting. And I'm a person who I can tolerate like pain, but like I'm the person who like get it over with. Even like if you have to get an IV or anything, I'm the person I know it's gonna hurt. Get that shit over with. I'd rather get it over with than sit here and bullshit around and be scared and all that. At the end, he finally did it one more time, and he successfully did it. And then I looked over there at him, and he was like by the door, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and and get out of here because I feel that I've overstayed my welcome or some shit. And I'm like, yeah, if you know what's good for your ass, you better go on. He was the worst part of the delivery, y'all. The worst part. Like literally the worst part. The worst part. Her actually coming out was the easy part. Okay? Because after that, they was hooking me up or whatever to whatever they had to hook me up on. And I'm finna answer your question, Keehan. Give me 1 second to put that down. Um, um, okay. After that, like I said, I started having, like, slowly but surely, I was having contractions. And then, I had got my epidural. Okay. The epidural, that was hurting too. That was the second part that was the worst. Was getting the epidural because you have to be super still. And it's like, oh, God, putting the epidural in is like, it's cringy. So cringy. But like I said, I'm a trooper. I can do it. Like, just let's get this shit over with. Because once you do once you do finish and you make it to the other side of that, you feel wonderful. Okay. After that, honey, I wasn't feeling too much pain. Now, when the contractions was contracting, it wasn't that bad at first, of course, because it gradually gets worse. So then it came to a point where I was like, okay, hold on now. Like I started feeling like a ball was in my vajayjay. So I'm like, y'all, she's like coming. Like I can feel her coming. Now, everybody was thinking that basically I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about because my first child, so with my son, I did not go into labor at all. Okay. Hi, Daniel. How are you? I did not go into labor at all. I had a full C-section with him. Literally, his birth was planned. So it was a bit different. Okay. I didn't go into labor at all, didn't have no contractions, none of that with him. So they're thinking like, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, nah, she's about to get ready to come on out. I can feel her. Like I can literally, it feels like a ball emerging through the cervix. Okay. So then the contractions started getting worse. And then like I could tell like they kept thinking I was exaggerating, even my mom. And I'm like, nah, like I'm telling y'all right now it's coming. So they was like, well, let me know when it starts to feel like you have to poop. And I told them, I said, listen, that's gonna be real soon. So be ready. Y'all, a little more time passed. Then contractions started contracting harder. And I'm like, y'all, it's about to come. Like, I'm telling you now, it's about to happen. So that last time they took a little time to get back in to come and check on me that last time. And I said, y'all like need to check my cervix. Like you need to check my cervix to see how much I'm dilated. Cause it was like I was like 1 centimeter, then like 1.5, then it kept trickling up. And then once I was telling them about like continue to check my cervix, it was about to be at 6. So when they checked my cervix and they said 6, they were like, oh, like we need to get ready. And I'm like, I told y'all she's about to come. Next thing I know, She was calling in the doctors. Hey sis, she was calling the doctors. She was like, hey, I need help in OR, blah 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 blah. Room number, blah 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 blah. I need this, I need that, I need the doctor. Woo 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 woo. Next thing I know, everybody start rushing in. All the doctors start rushing in. All the nurses start rushing in. Prepare this, get that, put this here, put that there, get this, get that. Make sure, okay, put the bed up. Okay, put your legs up. Oh my gosh. Y'all. I said, I looked over at my mom. I said, I told you she was coming. Y'all thought that I was playing, but I'm telling you, I could feel her. Just because I did not have contractions and go through labor in the first my first pregnancy, don't mean I don't feel what I feel. And you know, I'm a very intuitive person. Like, I can feel this shit. I can feel it. Yes, it's the birth story. And so next thing I know, they was like, okay, from now on, she was like, don't push without the contractions. Whenever you get the contractions, I want you to give a big push. Okay. So before she said that, I had 3 like big contractions. And that was the part where it was like, you know, when you feel like you have to poop, that was when I started feeling those. Okay. So I had those 3 huge contractions. They were hurting so bad. It feels like if you have a heavy period and you get like real bad cramps, imagine those, but like 5 times worse. Okay. So I was feeling that and I'm like, yeah, okay, it's about to happen. So then after that, after they came in, they was rushing in or whatever, and she told me don't push until the contractions come. I was like, okay. I had 3 big contractions after that, which means I pushed 3 times. She was out. She was out. She was out. She came right on out. Like, her head was literally like just sticking out. Mama JJ. Snug as a bug in a rug. Like, her head just like just sitting there, just waiting. Honey, when they finally when the head was out like that, they had to like, you know, like crown her out, and then honey, they got ready and they pulled her out and plopped her on my chest. Y'all, she shitted all over me. Yeah, I'm telling. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is go to sleep. No. So this is what we doing. Yeah. All right, now go to sleep. Ain't nothing going on. I'm just telling the story of how you came. Quit fighting your sleep. Anywho. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, she shit all over me. And then she peed all over me. It was funny. And baby, she was mad. Ooh, she was 38 hot. She was hot. Yeah, she was mad. And that was that. That was that. So to that doctor, he better hope I don't see him again. He better hope I don't see him again. Because we got beef. Yeah, we got beef and I'm ready to tenderize his ass. For sure. Okay. Because the way that he went up in there, and it was like torture. I'm like, bruh, why is you handling my vajayjay like that? You sure is rough. Is you good? Do you like women? What's going on? Cause it can't be. And then he's talking about, yeah, she's acting like a globetrotter. I can feel her hand and her head. Quit playing with my damn baby's hand and do your fucking job. Why are you exploring me like that? Yeah. That's what I said. Yeah, he was in there playing with your hand instead of doing his damn job. Okay. Okay. Hold on. But yeah, y'all, like, I'm like, you think this is a time to be laughing? You think I'm gonna laugh with you right now? Is you for real? You really think I got time to be laughing with you? Is that what you thought? Baby, no. If you don't get the fuck out of my face quickly, expeditiously, it's gonna be some problems. That's why he went the fuck on about the room. Because baby, we got beef. Big beef. Anywho, that was the story. Okay. It was a little more to it, but that's the gist of it all. Yeah, she had us waiting for sure. Okay, so now, Kehinde, you ready? Thank you, thank you. This healing process has been very interesting. Because okay. Let me see. Oh, I gotta go back and find your question. So I'm gonna answer this question for Kehinde. I'm gonna answer Kehinde's questions and then I'm gonna tell y'all about postpartum. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So you said my first question is, what's Renee's problem with me? She's my boss at work. At this point, I'm frustrated. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's see. What is Renee's issue? KJ, can you bring me another cup, please? Because it's got a hole in it. Just a regular cup, no ice. What is Renee's problem? Why is it so hard to pick up the phone and call me? Put a little time in phone me. Sure. Really? Is you for real? God damn, big boo.
I was trying to grab the handle, then my hand just. I promise you, I'm sorry.
Make sure.
What's wrong with that cup?
It has a hole.
Oh, that's that one. Oh.
Yeah, please go throw this in the trash. Okay. So that way you don't keep getting it.
Went to the same spot. Filled it
It's the same cup. Thanks. Okay. All right, let's see. What is the next problem with Candy? Okay. It seems like she feels left out by you, or you and some other people. Or like y'all don't, she may feel like, y'all don't respect her in the way that you should. And when I say y'all, I feel like, even though it may feel like you're singled out, I feel like she feels like this about multiple people. Yeah, I feel like she feels like that about multiple people, not just you. Also, that you chose to do something, I guess, without telling her, or you move independently of her or your coworkers. Like in some way, shape, or form, you're a leader, and you just do leader things, right? And that could be something like, um, you may have lunch. You may cut your lunch in half, your lunchtime in half, eat something real quick, and then you hurry up and get back to the job and like go do something to prep for the second shift, or you go to like you finish your lunch early to go and finish some other type of work early. um you go above and beyond in some way, shape, or form, or you're just like very diligent, or I don't know, like it's something about you that you just exude quiet power that makes sense. Hi Tareen, thank you. um and they don't like that. They don't like that. Why? Because it threatens them. It threatens their job. Some people are like that. You said that should be a good thing, is jealousy at this point. Exactly. And the crazy part is, with you exuding it, you're just doing what you got to do or what you're supposed to be doing. That's all it is. But some people will take that as a slight, and usually it's because that means they're not doing their job properly, or they feel like they're not doing, what they could do, or as much as they could do, you know? So it just kind of shows you up in a way. Like, for instance, I ain't gonna put them out on Front Street. I'm just gonna say some people that I'm very close to, right? My mom was staying with them at one point because they were like literally like begging for my mother to come and stay with them. And my mother's the type of person, she's gonna go above and beyond, but she's gonna do it for the betterment of the community that she's around, of the people that she's around. So if my mother was to come and stay with you right now, she's going to cook, she's going to clean, she's going to ask you if there's anything that you need, she's going to contribute whatever ways she can, because she has a teamwork makes the dream work type of mentality. And she did that before, and this person, they got mad. It was a female, a male and a female. The female got mad because my mother naturally gets up, cooks, cleans, You know what I'm saying? That's just what she does. She's a country girl. So that is in her, not on her, right? This particular female, she's not that type of person. She's a city girl, you know. And I'm not saying that, you know, she just goes out and just parties her life away. I ain't saying it like that. I'm just saying, like, you know, she don't really have that like country mentality like that. You know, she's not gonna go above and beyond. She's not gonna be getting up cooking, doing the most, you know what I'm saying? That's just not her stilo. But with the man that's in the picture, who is family, by the way, they know how my mother gets down. And that is how that's the type of, you know, woman that they are used to, but she is not that type of woman in particular. And that woman, she felt like my mother naturally doing what she would do anywhere, um, was showing her up in a way. And it had nothing to do with romance at all. Like, this is family. Um, but she felt, you know, like my mother was showing her up, making her look bad. But how can anybody make you look bad if you already doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing? And so, you know, like I said, people be feeling this way, but that's usually because they're not doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing. If you didn't feel like you were supposed to be doing that before, then stand on that shit. Because that person was with you before my mother ever came into the picture. You know what I'm saying? They probably didn't get with you for the cooking. So why are you feeling slighted? You know what I'm saying? She claimed that her boss is complaining too. Her boss was telling me how good I was. See, and that's bullshit, right? That's crazy work. Yeah. So, but that's what I'm getting from that. It's very ridiculous, and it just is what it is. But you know, it's terrible. But yeah, yeah. So you threaten her authority. Okay. All right. What's your next question? You got me waiting. You got me waiting. Hey, Loner. How are you? Um, Hi, Sir Maud. How are you? You are next, Loner. Actually, popular. Yeah, you are next. And then after that, we got China. And then later in the queue, we have Karen and Earth Girl. Okay, yeah. So you got. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Okay, so you got two questions. Okay. Yes, I know you have one more question. I'm waiting on second question, Kihinde. I was just letting loner know that she's after you. Like you're being bullied. Yeah, and it can definitely get like that, Kihinde. Like, yeah, definitely do be doing shit like that, and it's a scare tactic, you know. But don't worry too much about it. Okay, you had a dream that your late grandma was complaining about her legs hurting her. I tried massaging her legs for her in the dream. What's the meaning of the dream? Mm. Let's do. What does this dream mean? Day. Okay. So you said you had it twice? Okay. Stop that. Cut it out. No, you being extra. Really? Okay. Like whatever. What does this dream mean? I agree. Oh wow. Listen, Linda, could you cut it out? You was being so extra. If you feel like doing it. Yeah. Cut it out. Okay. Hold on. You really doing this right now. Here. Now, after this, you gonna chill. Okay. So from what I'm gathering is this dream I'm hearing watch your step. Okay, that's the first thing I'm hearing. Watch your step. Also, that you are coming into your own. And with you coming into your own, with you coming into your own, she wants you to do it your way. Do things that are better suited for you. Okay. You said she didn't really tell me. I heard her voice twice. Those little girls sitting on her lap. So I had to get the baby down to massage her legs. Okay. Um, yeah. She wants you to do things your way, but as you're doing them, like I said, watch your step because there's going to be a lot of distractions. There's going to be a lot of um, love offers coming in. There's going to be gossip around you. There's going to be all many different sorts of people, places, and situations trying to get you down, trying to knock you off of your path, trying to distract you. But she wants you to not be distracted. She wants you to not do the same thing that she did. Don't go the same route that she did. Don't have the same mindset that she did. She wants you to not lose your way. Keep going no matter what and be balanced. And when something tries to, knock you down, distract you, whatever, whether it's love, it's friends, it's work, it's whatever, she wants you to go even harder. Yeah, I'm hearing don't wither away. Don't just wither away. She wants you to be inquisitive. Okay. Ask questions. Be proactive. And also understand that firstly, she's with you. Your spirit team is with you. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, they are all here to help you. But you have to do the groundwork. You say, you mean that's kind of what happened at work? Yeah. All right, Carson. Yeah, but she just wants you to stay focused no matter what, because there are many distractions coming your way, came your way, and that are going to come your way. But she wants you to keep on going. You literally got the Wheel of Fortune with destiny. Stay balanced. You see the white and the black. Okay, the spirit guides. Then you got the Three of Cups and gossip. Okay. Three of Cups can be seen as friends, but also a good time. But on here, they're not looking like friends. They're looking like there's some bullshit going on, right along with the gossip. And those two blonde people, they are actually in this deck. They are a couple, and the other person is the king of their uh kingdom. Okay. You got the Eight of Wands, dissipating and bittersweet. So it's like no matter what's being thrown at you, keep going. Period. Keep going. And when things are happening, don't harp on them. I feel like that's a part of the massaging situation is let that shit roll off your back. You know what I'm saying? Don't harp on that because it's really a bigger picture to be had. Like to me, these situations is just part of a simulation. Okay, when you're playing, things are there to stop you from progressing in the game. Monsters, zombies, delays, setbacks, the car fucked up, you know what I'm saying, your house gets fucked up, this happens, you know what I'm saying, things are all set in place to stop you from reaching the next level. So when these things are happening, just remember it's just a distraction to get you to not go to the next level. And the quicker that you could catch that, the quicker that you could progress, like this Eight of Wands. Okay? So that is what I'm getting from the dream. That's what I'm getting. So she just wants you to focus. Focus. Especially in 2026. And keep it together. Get it together, keep it together. Okay? He said this resonates so much. Good. I'm glad. Because you are definitely destined for greatness. But know that these situations are, it's really irrelevant. It's just distractions. That's all it is. Don't make it be something bigger than what it is. That boss of yours, a distraction. The person you was dealing with, distraction. That's all it is. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I got for you. And we're about to go forward. China, are you ready? But yeah. The person you were dealing with, whoever the ex person was, I think the name started with an E. Was it Eric? Treat me nice and show me all the things I got to show me that you. Okay, a general. Okay, look. You see this? She don't be wanting nothing. She don't be wanting a damn thing. Just to be up under her mama. That's it. Yeah. I'm glad you're over him, but I'm just saying, like, that was a distraction. You know what I'm saying? And this boss is another distraction. I ain't talking about shit. I ain't talking about nothing. Okay. I'm sorry. Loner is next. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought it was a new person because I like the new person. So I'm taking this up. Yeah, I'm very aware. Good for you, Kihinde. Good. No, I'm not talking about the new person. I was talking about Eric. That's what I was talking about. Loner, actually, you are next. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm slacking. I'm so sorry. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please. I'm ready for your two questions. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, what was the real reason? of G, not pursuing contract when she knew. Okay. Okay. Well, you can put that in too. Your third question. Okay. What's the real reason for Jew? I mean, Jew. Who is Jew? G not pursuing. Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. My bad. Okay, let's get into G. G was never serious. G G was more in a lustful energy than anything. G wasn't talking about nothing real. Okay? They weren't talking about nothing real at all. And honestly, G is like looks like one of them very confused people who they don't really be knowing what the fuck they want. Or they're very wishy-washy. Yeah. Very, very wishy-washy. They played all day. And I feel like you were intellectually stimulating, and she also wanted to be intellectually stimulated. Yeah. And it's not that they weren't interested at all, but they're not. They don't even take themselves serious. Let's just be real. They don't even take themselves serious, and it's the fucking problem. Crazy. I know. Crazy. But that's what it is. And it don't hurt to say nothing. All right, second one. Who will be part of the involvement of me meeting white people looking us up or people in the background or positive circumstances? Okay, let's see. Also, y'all, I need to do timestamps for the achievement video I did for all the zodiac signs. I need to do timestamp video. Okay, who are going to be a part or involved in Lona meeting her wife? Oh, look at me, tell me now. Please. So, let's have that. She didn't follow through. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay. So people. Feel that happy feeling. Okay. I see someone close to home, either where you grew up at or where you are. Also, someone like on your local commute some way, somehow. Like for instance, let's say if you take the bus, right? The bus driver could somehow introduce you to, your wife. Or send you to a place. Okay, sis, I'll be here when you get back. They could, refer you to a place that would in turn, introduce you to your wife. Or something like that. Hmm. Okay. Okay, we got Capricorn, Gemini, Libra energy, Taurus. Okay, I'm seeing some sort of resourceful man, okay? Or someone who has a lot of connections. Okay, my bad. Um, But yes, a resourceful man. You can look at them like the plug. Okay. This is someone who they know a whole lot of people who know a whole lot of people. Or this is someone who they always know where to go. If they don't have the answer, then they do know how to get the answer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now there's someone else. A lady. There's a lady who I feel like you would see this man in the daytime. You would see this woman at nighttime. And somehow they know each other or of each other. Or they could frequent the same places but not even know each other. But some way, somehow, like you would see them in the same vicinity at some point. This woman could wear black or purple or blue. Hmm. This woman has long hair. That dude, he wears a hat. He wears a hat. A hat, a hoodie. And like I said, this woman has long hair. Um, hmm. This woman, they don't say a lot. They observe a lot. They don't say a lot. Yeah, and they both got a connection. I feel like, let's say if the man was supposed to point you to her direction today, but somehow that didn't happen. The woman might be the backup plan for you to still meet her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That woman could wear long dresses or Like she covers herself up a lot. Or she could be like a foreign woman. Or maybe she wears a hijab or something like that. But there's some about she's the type of person that stays covered up. Okay. Right. Yeah, either one or both of them. Okay. Let's do your third question. You said I have no choice. What do you mean when you want them out the way? What does that mean about the distant relatives? Mm. Let's see how distant relatives gonna feel. The woman wants them out of the way. Her music career. Mm. Hmm. Um, a lot of them they're not really going to care or bother you. I just dropped water all down my shirt. Oh my god. But yeah, a lot of them they're not really they're not gonna do you like that. There is one person. I feel like y'all were close at one point. They're gonna be happy for you. They're the type of person that you probably ain't talked to them in 10 years, but it's gonna feel like y'all just talked yesterday. You know? Mm-hmm. Mm. Last but not least, you may have a copycat. Mm-hmm. Trying to do how you trying to do things how you do things. Hmm. Hmm. That's what I see. Exactly. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Somebody just tried to call. Yeah. This could be a young boy. Okay. Yeah. This is a younger boy. Ooh, I want to sneeze so bad. Okay. You ready, sis? Yeah. Mm. Now, I don't think they're going to necessarily copy your like style. I think it's more so um, the path that you choose to take or how you do it. So let's say you use DistroKid. They might use DistroKid, you know? Um, you get on YouTube, they make it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, so let's see what we got. A China. Right, yeah, like I said, not necessarily stealing your stilo, but just like how you're doing something. All right, what do we have for China? Okay. Mm. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Ooh, okay. Much better. Okay. Okay. So China, you're about to get ready to um get clear about what you want to do as far as work. Um, it could be traveling or fixing something at work. You're finally gonna know what to do very soon. This kind of feels like you weren't able to do two things at once, and so um, like you're simplifying something so that you could be more effective uh, at your job in the long run. And your intuition is guiding you to where you need to be, especially in this situation. So you definitely need to be listening to it. Okay, let's see. Hmm. You could be getting a message soon about someone or something arriving. Okay, so that could be somebody coming to see you, giving you a gift or something like that, or Someone's going to come give you something that's going to help you move forward or finally get something done. Or this could be just someone just trying to pop up on you. Okay, what is this? Hmm. Hmm. Looks like you're about to be making more money again. Or you're getting approved for something that will help you to make more money. Or get a promotion or something. Mm-mm. So you're going to be progressing, but someone feels almost like you're leaving them behind or something. Or if you have a mentor, um, they know that you're not going to need them any longer very soon. All right, let's see. Career and success. Empress again. Okay. Yeah, you're about to do something that's unorthodox or I don't know, it's just a new way of doing something. And that's gonna go viral. Hmm. 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 You know, in your things are going to get quite annoying in 2026, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. All right, let's see what your love life is hidden on. It's only because things are being restructured. Um, that's why. All right, what do we got for love? Okay. What do we got for love for China? Okay. Okay. So what I'm seeing in love, I'm seeing you and your partner solidifying things in a very beautiful way. And I feel like y'all are going to it's gonna be kind of weird. The reason why is because like all of the things that you were trying to get other people to do before, this person's gonna do it now. So it's gonna feel weird because um you're not used to people being proactive in love. Um and this person's gonna be proactive in love. All the things that people were apologizing for before, this person is going to be doing the right version of that, um, doing whatever it is that you wanted them to do in the first place, instead of, oh, somebody's doing it because they're trying to apologize or, trying to make up with you or something like that. Um, y'all are going to do that to each other. Like I see y'all putting up a healing mirror towards each other. Okay. I'm seeing traveling, making a lot of plans. Making a lot of plans together. I see y'all getting through some sort of sexual barrier as well. Um, doing something different, doing something new. Okay. Um, I believe we mentioned role playing before, so that could be one of the things. And my nose. That could be one of the things that y'all get into. Like y'all may be the type of people that there's those couples where um they're like, okay, we're gonna role play. Um, you know, let's go to the store and act like we ain't never met each other, and we introduce ourselves, or you know, try to you know get each other in different environments. Okay, it could be having some sort of like competition, while y'all are in the store. See who can grab the stuff the fastest, and whoever do, you gotta drive home butt naked or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, strip tease groceries. Okay, strip tease groceries. Um, something just very fun. Like y'all would be all the different people that y'all desire all in one. And I see y'all getting money together as well. There may be like a temporary financial adventure that y'all may go on together. But I feel like y'all are gonna be like, I don't know, shy in the bedroom at first. But once y'all get through that, y'all gonna have a lot of fun. Okay. But I see y'all building a very beautiful foundation together. Okay. That is what I'm seeing. Oh, look. And we got loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Okay. Loyalty and higher purpose. This is going to be beautiful. Okay. That's what I have for you. Um, let's see. Is Earth Girl here or Karen? Okay. What's your other question? Yes. Yes. What is your other question? The others haven't came yet. So we got time. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Let's see. What would sex be like between these two lovebirds? Oh, turn off the lights and light a candle. Turn them on. It's going. Let me tell you something. This is love making. Okay. It's gonna be very intense, very passionate and powerful. Um, it's gonna be giving. I'm lying here baby, my dear. Okay, it's gonna be in there. Okay, it's giving grown and sexy. It's giving patient. It's giving time. It's giving. I've been waiting to do this all my life. It's giving. I've been waiting to devour you. Yeah, it's giving grown man. It's giving don't test me because I do it right here, right now. Yeah, it's giving adventurous. Uh, it's giving I want to see your reactions. It's giving spiritual kundalini. It's giving she's so fine she can ride my face. It's giving put that lingerie on, put that thing on, put that thing on. Put that shit on, okay? It's giving they might even want to record just so they can, so y'all can have memories. Okay. It is giving because in the end you're gonna want another round. It's giving lips ain't the only place that you kiss. It's giving every part of the okay. Every part of the body needs love. When I'm alone in the room, sometimes I stare at the wall. Okay. Yeah, it's giving making love is not just penetration. Yeah. It's giving you make love to the mind, the body, and the soul. Mm-hmm. It's giving, let me lick you up and down to say stop. Let me play you, let me do all the things you want me to do. Ghost tonight, baby. Okay, that's what it's giving. All around the world. Oh, baby. Oh, 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 yeah. Baby, baby, yeah. Okay. Freak me, baby. I wanna play with the body, baby. Okay, it's giving all that. It's giving oh woo 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 woo. You're very welcome. Yeah, that's what it's giving. Okay, y'all, we are approaching. Time for me to get on somewhere. I'm waiting for Earth Girl and Karen, and then we're probably gonna be calling it a night. Oh. Thanks, Javon. Javon, I mean, I respect what you believe in, but I also respect all people's beliefs. And I feel like we can all learn something from everything. I don't feel like everything besides Christianity is demonic. Now, there definitely are demonic things out there, but every single thing that is outside of the realm of Christianity is not demonic. It's not true. Oh, I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of research, which is why I have my own philosophies and thoughts. That's exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. Uh-huh. It's so crazy because if people really studied Jesus and his ways and his thought processes and how he moved, people could really, really learn something. But a lot of things has been, things have been watered down, misconstrued. People don't do their own research. They only, a lot of people just rely on, a pastor or certain people to tell them certain things instead of looking for themselves. I have done my own research. And the Bible is also not the only thing, um, not the only information or reference when it comes to Jesus. There's other books that people don't talk about. Jesus had a whole family. He had kids, a wife. So many interesting things. Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. And Jesus is also the same type of person that um he's not gonna be treating people messed up just because they don't believe in one thing. Jesus is like the embodiment of love, understanding, a whole lot of things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. When you research anything, you have to do your research and check the authenticity. Of course. Yeah, you have to do your due diligence with any and everything in life. You got to do that. I hear you, Javon. Again, I respect everyone's opinions. Just know that my opinion is different. It's very different. And also, I don't like how people like to misconstrue a lot of things and people like to spew one thing and not the whole thing. It's just like, for instance, when they say, what's that verse when they talk about wives must submit to their husbands. They don't talk about the other part of that verse. Husbands must also submit to their wives. They don't talk about that. But that's because people only want you to know what they want you to know for their own gain. That is exactly why I agree with you when you say do your own research and test the authenticity. When people only spew one piece, now let's talk about the whole thing. Because Jesus don't like the way a whole lot of stuff is going on. But, some people like to pick and choose what they want to talk about and what they want to raise awareness about. Jesus was a giver, not a taker. Yet the church loves to take a whole lot from the people. Mm-hmm. And if we really want to get into it, uh, that version of the Bible that people love, the King James version, we talk about the same King James that was homosexual and murderous and treated people like scum and trash, who was very perverted, who also wrote a demonology book. That King James, that same King James, who wrote a book on demonology. Hmm. Do your research. Make sure you check the authenticity. Yeah, a lot of things were omitted, messed around, um, and it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot going on, and yeah. But like I said, I respect everyone's opinions, and on my channel, I ask that everyone respect everyone's opinions. Period. No matter what you believe in, no matter what denomination you're from, whether you spiritual or religious, do your thing. Just don't come on here trying to force nobody to be nothing that they don't want to be. Um, and I believe we can all have conversations without bashing each other. Um, or bashing, the religion itself or the belief itself. As long as it ain't harming nobody, there's no issue here. Everybody have their own beliefs, stories, and testimonies. So live in that. But we're not coming to convert people or judge them for not doing so. Not here. This is a safe place and space for everyone. Well, the thing is this. it's not your job to do that. You can warn them all you want to, but you cannot make a decision for them. You can't force them to do what you want them to do. Because at the end of the day, you don't know. See, here's the thing. When they say God works in mysterious ways, you don't know how many people have went through so many different things in life. But they had to go through those certain things, go through those different beliefs, go through those different trials and tribulations, go through those negative mindsets, go through everything that they went through, whether they're an aggressor or a victim or whatever. They had to go through those things to get to, you know, certain revelations. Regardless, at the end of the day, God is going to make sure. And when I say God, I'm not talking about Jesus. Jesus is a son of God, just like everybody is a son or daughter of God. Okay, that's another thing I don't like is people misconstrue Jesus for God. They're not the same people. They're not the same people. Not at all. But at the end of the day, regardless of if it's through Jesus or through other means, God will get the point across. Period. It's going to happen. Whether you want it to be your way or whoever else's way, the message will get got eventually. God truly does work in mysterious ways. And again, I don't to me, and everybody has their own opinions. But that ain't the only way. That's not the only way. Yeah, I'm not. But God bless you as well, for sure. And I truly mean that. Respectfully. Mm-hmm. Hey, Loner. It was in a good combo. I'd be multitasking. But yeah, I just it's a whole lot to be said. You know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate how respectful Javon was. But there are so many people who it's crazy to me how you're in a certain religion, and it's supposed to be about love, it's supposed to be about understanding and caring and this and that, but then they go off and judge everyone else who don't believe in the very thing that they don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? They go in and do not move in true love and understanding. They don't do that. I hate when people try to force others to believe in whatever they want them to believe in. And then they throw out buzzwords and buzz scriptures, but they don't really get into it. They don't tell you everything. And that scripture that I talked about, that I brung up about wives must submit to their husbands, it's so crazy. And I just learned that this year, that it's a whole nother part to that verse. And do you know how long they've been using that to control women? You know how long they've been doing that? All because, and that's another thing, is that a lot of people don't really want to read either. They want to do the research themselves. And the people who are spitting, who are spewing that one little piece out, wives must submit to their husbands, they use that against these women. And we have fell for that shit time and time and time again. They do not finish the scripture. And that's crazy to me. Wives must submit to their husbands, and husbands must submit to their wives. And there's also one more part. Hold on. Hey, Earth Girl, give me 1 second. Yeah, it says Ephesians 5:21, submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Wives, submit to your own husbands as you do to the Lord. And husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Do you see how much protection is in there for the wife? It's saying both of y'all need to submit to each other out of the reverence for Jesus. Wives must submit to your husbands as you do to Jesus, basically. And then husbands must love their wives just as Jesus loved the church and gave himself up for the church. So sacrificing yourself for your partner. The man is supposed to be protecting the woman, not using this one part of the scripture just to be getting what you want. Just how they do on all them red pill ass podcasts. Wives must submit to your husbands. They only put that part in conveniently. But the other half is telling you that the husband must be sacrificing all of himself for the wife. For the wife. Dummy. And then listen to this last part. And then we're gonna get into your question, Loner, and then Earth Girl. And this is a whole nother scripture. It says 1 Peter 3 verse 1 through 7. Husbands, in the same way, be considerate as you live with your wives and treat them with respect as they are the weaker partner. Honor them as co-heirs of the gracious gift of life so that nothing will hinder your prayers. So treat them with love, respect, and honor so basically you can continue to be blessed. You will not be blessed if you treating your wife fucked up. You're not going to be blessed. It will hinder your prayers. And this is what I be like. That's why I don't really like getting into these things with certain types of Christians, because they like to use buzz scriptures. They don't really like to get into the nitty gritty. They don't like to do that. They want to use what they want to use to get a certain point across. They don't want to get into the full damn thing. And that is what pisses me off about stuff like this. Husbands, submit to your wives. Wives, submit to your husbands too. Ephesians and Peter, it tells you. A quick little research. Quick little research goes a long way. But they don't want to talk about that. So, anywho, okay, let's get into it. I'm ready for you, Loner. I see you got a yes or no question as well. What the other woman at the last Air Force base? They had a Chris on me besides security. Okay. The other women at the last Air Force base, they had a Chris on me besides. Let's see. There was but not in a super serious way. This is the type of person that they have a like they could be bi-curious, you know. They could have a whole person. You know, they could have a man, but we're curious about women. You know what I'm saying? It could also be like someone who had a wife, you know, and they liked you or something. But this is a person who, like, I feel like they already had somebody, and they were just like curious, but not something like, oh yeah, you know, Lone could be my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, just like a onlooker. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Let's see your second question. He explained why she had such a strong crush on me years ago, even though she knew I didn't feel the same. Well, I did see how a strong crush on Luna. I don't know what it is about you, Loner, but this is kind of like the same thing that I get for like I kind of get this underlying energy for you all the time. Um the first thing is I don't know if it's your self-control or what, but there's something about you that they feel like they would have a wonderful sexual experience with you. Earth Girl, are you here? But yeah, they feel like that they will get down and dirty. Okay, like it would just be the bomb.com. There's something very alluring about you, and I have a feeling that it's you know how people say stuff about the quiet type. Okay, the type that's not loud, the type that's very intentional, the type that they not talking too much or putting their business out there. You know, it's just like the person who don't really say too much. You know that person most likely gonna win the fight. Okay. Them quiet ones, they got that thing on. You know. Yeah. Them quiet ones, them reserved ones. Some about them. Some about 'em. Yeah. And so it's like, a person like that. Yeah, a person like that, honey. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So that was uh one of the main things. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just like the way that you handle yourself. It's just like they think it's so sexy. And um there's something alluring about like when people treat you mean, or I wouldn't even say that you treat people mean, but you just have this demeanor about you where it's like you're not taking no shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not that the acting not interested. I won't even say because you're not acting, but it's just like being non-interested makes a person so fucking interested. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah. So it's like it's just like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different. It's just different. And so that's why she was like crushing on you so hard. You mind your business, you be doing your thing, you not sending no mixed signals, you don't play no games, you not fucking around. Um and that also would signal that everybody ain't had you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You're like a prize that everybody can't get. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's why. Um, you said okay. I didn't know. I gave off that. That's good because that's true. Yeah, it's like this, honey. You make them go crazy. Hey, Karen. um, you see what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying right there. You said a lot of them in the office dated everybody. That's what I'm saying. You wasn't doing that. Um. Okay. Hi, Miss Pavon. How are you? Earth Girl, are you here? If you're not, then we're gonna go ahead and go to Karen. Miss Pavon is $2 for yes or no questions, $5 for regular questions. The payment options are pinned in the comments. Okay. Um. Uh, uh, uh. And we don't buy no drinks at the bar. We buy champagne. He said, "Wow, you clocked it. See, that's what happened." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know, I know, honey, I know. Your name ain't loner for a reason. Mm-hmm. You ain't giving up all the goodies, and also the mystery, the mystique of not knowing. Because now, I'm not saying that this is true, right? But you could be the worst person in the bed, right? I'm not saying that that's true. Just an example. You can be the worst person in the bed. But all those things that I just said, plus like the mystique that nobody knows anyway, because you ain't been sleeping around with nobody over here. Nobody knows. Ain't nobody cracked the code. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes me want you even more. It just makes me want you even more. It's crazy. Um, thank you, potato. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to Karen's 3 questions. What are Julius's feelings towards Karen? He said, right, and it wasn't gonna get closer to me. Exactly. And that just make the penny drop even quicker. You know what I'm saying? Huh. What's Julius's feelings towards Karen? Exactly. They want what they can't have. Precisely. Precisely. Okay, let's see. What is Luis's feelings? And I'm feeling you towards Karen. Okay. Hmm. They feel very guarded, or that you feel very guarded towards them. They feel like you're so. They feel like they're out of your league. Like, uh, you know, business first, but of course, like they're loving your style. You know what I'm saying? They're checking you out. You're beautiful. Not only that, but you have a certain type of charisma, and uh, you have this like energy about you. It's very alluring. Um, but at the same time, like they don't feel like they feel like they're not half of that. They don't see themselves in a positive light like that. They don't feel like they're in your league. Mm-mm. And they feel like if they did come to you, they only got one chance. And if they fuck it up, it's gonna be fucked up. Yeah. If they fuck it up, it's gonna be fucked up. Like bad. And they don't want to fuck it up. So yeah, that's what they're feeling. Okay, what's your next question? Earth Girl, are you here? Karen has 2 more questions, and then it'll be your turn. We don't buy no drinks at the bar. Champagne. I'm not giving him $5 that I'm flirting or anything. Yeah, you don't have to. Like, yeah, you're giving business, but he's giving like, damn. I know we doing business, but damn, you fine and full. Damn, you fine. What's Golan's feelings towards Karen? What's Golan's feelings towards Karen? What is Golan's feelings towards Karen? Oof. They want a second chance. They want a second. Couple wet wipes kiss my bum, try to touch me. Ew. Ooh. Man, they feel stupid. You ain't my son, you my mom stepson. Did it on them. Man, I just okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, my man. Okay, so Golan, oh, goodness. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. He's feeling like you walked away better than you left him. Like you're in a better spot, feeling good, looking better because you're not with him. And he's unclear if you went off and got into a relationship with someone else. And so he's wondering, like, was this just the easy way? Did he just give you up? You know what I'm saying? Or basically swing the door open for somebody else to come right on in and swoop you up. Like, he's thinking all these things. Like, he just fucked it up. He fucked it up. Royally. It's like I just, I basically just let my person walk off. Be free to be with anybody she wants to. It's crazy. That's what he's like thinking and feeling right now. Did he make the right decision? That's what he's thinking. Slow down, girl. Also, whatever women was around him, they were thinking because y'all ain't together that they maybe that's their way to get in with him. And he's like, child, please no. 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 Yeah, so he's rejecting someone and got them feeling fucked up. All right, what's your last question? Okay. What are goals, future actions towards caring? What's goals, future actions? What's goals, future actions towards caring? Yeah, July. Won't you lie to me? I don't mind. I don't mind. Earth Girl, are you here? Do you mind if I'm hearing wedding crashers. If he sees you out with somebody else, he could try to do something to ruin y'all's situation, y'all's date. Yeah, probably try to do something unpredictable, something you would never think he'd do. Yeah, he's gonna do something that's going to have shock value. Okay. Let me hold on. Hold on. Because I want to see like specifically what this could be. So I'm gonna do my best to get that. Let's see. We got a tower card too. Yeah. Let's see. Check yourself. See, caught up, finding evidence, cheating, getting caught. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Envy, caution. Caution. Let me see something. Turn it around. Let me see your song. I'm talking lights, camera, action. Let me sing it. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Okay. See, look at that date night. Tell me, he gonna try to ruin the date. I know that. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, retrograde. These ain't the right ones. Hold on. You won't be able to know. Hold on. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. That's one for now. Let's see. See hidden intentions. He may try to do something else, like at your job. Make like another debacle at your job. Or to your vehicle. Yeah, something. You don't have a car, so I don't know. This is something that may try to fuck something up. Crazy. Anything else? Fake friends. We also got recording, announcement, expression, revealing, setting the record straight. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's what I got. Yeah, definitely giving psycho. Okay. Everything I do, you motherfuckers do it too. I said, what happened? Stop faking. No, let's go ahead and do your questions. Okay, how does Brian G think Golem feels towards you? Okay, give me 1 second. After what happens, I lose my baby. Stop that. Stop. Okay, 1 second. Okay. How does Brian G think Golem feels towards you? Can I stop? Okay. BG thinks that Golem feels like you done something to him. I will spell you. Yeah, like you done did something to make him act like this. Cause why he can't stop thinking about you? Why he can't stop obsessing over you? Why he can't stop talking about you? Why he can't just live his life? Mm-mm. Trying to get loose. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah, they feel like Golden feels like you done did something. Give some more food.
You should see her. She's like,
Yeah, she wants more food. Brian is one of his employees, but he always sees me out with different men. Yeah. So that's why he like, yeah. Cause why is you still worried about her? And she ain't worried about you. Why? And we say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Would you do it this way? Would you do it that way? Okay. Yeah, that's what he thinking. Like, what is it? What's the reason? What's the problem? Why are you acting like a rabid dog over this cat? Meow. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? He's trying to see something. He's trying to figure it out. Yeah. Okay, what's your second question? Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Okay, Earth Girl. I'm about to leave you, girl. Okay, what did you like think Golden feels towards Karen? Damn, I've been on here 3 hours and 30 minutes. Ooh wee. What did you think Golden feels towards Karen? Earth Girl and came back and left. But I'm about to go. Cause if I don't, this baby finna start acting a plum dilly dally fool. What do I think Golden feels towards Karen? Ooh. She feels like that he feels like let me get some more food. Okay, little greedy monster. Anyway, she feels like he feels that he could have done things better, or if he would have did something in the beginning of y'all's connection that it would have been better or something like that. Is she moving? What? Oh, okay. That's fine. She have to eat and do that too. I hope he doesn't talk about me. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna give it a pass. Okay, let me finish this up because I gotta go. She feels like well, side note, she feels like he been sneaking off to go see you. Like y'all been getting a room. Or something like that. Like maybe all of this is a facade, just to get people off y'all back or something like that. So she could feel like that. On the other note, you said how does she what you said? What does she think that Golem feels towards you? She feels like he didn't want to like he didn't want things to go how they did, but they went that way, and he wished that he could, could have done something better, handled something better. But that again, he'd be off his rockers when it comes to you. Yeah. So that's what she feels. You can stop. You can put that down. Don't give her no more. I'm finna get her. Yeah, that's what she's thinking that he's thinking. That he could have did so much better than what he did, but he always self-sabotaged, so yeah. Right. Take that out. Okay. I gotta go. The sassy. The sassy Saggy awaits. All right. Love y'all. This was good. Hope you have a wonderful night. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Toodles. Give her here.